Hey YouTube family, thank you for joining me for today's full body mat Pilates workout. So all you need is your body and your mat, or if you don't have a mat, just use the floor. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Also hit that bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start by just standing on your mats with all 10 toes facing straight ahead. And we're just gonna lift your toes off the mat, bring your toes down, and then lift your heels off the mat. So heels come down, toes lift. Toes down, heels lift. So just articulating through your foot, toes up, toes down, and then heels up. Good. So focus on that breath, and of course, find your stability, find your balance as you're doing this, but toes up, toes down, and heels up. So working on that mobilization, articulation within our feet and at our ankles. Let's do that 2 more times. And on this next one, let's hold those heels lifted. Little pulses up with those heels. Little pulses. And lift, and lift. And then hold those heels up, and let's go to prancing. Bend one knee at a time. So you can get both heels to lift up high before you bend to the other side. So bend, lift, and bend. Bend, lift, and bend. Focusing on the breath, and feel yourself kind of pressing a little bit more into that big toe and second toe. Let's do 1 more time to each side. And then once you're even, hold those heels up and little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring those heels back down. Should be nice and warm there. So go ahead and stand with all 10 toes facing straight ahead in that parallel sit-bone distance apart stance. So a little bit more narrow than the hips. And let's squat down and stand back up. Squat down and back up. Focusing on that breath and feel like you're sitting back into that invisible chair. So working to get that butt almost to the height of your knees if your body allows. So squat it down. Use your booty to lift you back up. So feel that whole thigh muscle and your glute bring you back up. Squat it down and back up. Warming up with our mat Pilates footwork this morning. So think about that alignment of our joints. So make sure you feel your feet almost like you have a triangle base of support. Weight in the heel, ball the big toe, ball the second toe. Let's go ahead and hold it down. Let's pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand all the way back up. Let's come back down and little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way back up. Let's come back down and hold it and little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold down. Lift your right heel and then your left heel. Right and left. Good. You should start to feel those quads fire up. But also think about feeling your glutes hug up through the abdomen like you're tightening your belt. 1 more time to each side, and then both heels lift and lower. Both heels up and down for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then stand all the way back up. Let's bring those legs to a nice wide external stance. And we're gonna squat down and back up. So just changing our footwork stance. And as you squat down, think about your thighs spiraling back so you feel your inner thigh helping to bring you back up. Squat down and back up. Almost as if when you're standing, it feels like you're gonna pull your heels in towards each other as you stand back up. 5 more. 4. Good, let's do 2 more. And let's hold down, and let's pulse it. Little happy pulses. Relax those shoulders. Feel that hug of those inner thighs. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down, breathe. Lift your right heel, and then your left heel. Right and left, right and left. Breathing, focusing on that breath. Staying mindful, present within our bodies as we move today. 1 more time to each side. Hold down low and arm circles. Arm circles. Yep. Just moving that humerus, the arm bone within the shoulder socket. And you should feel those thighs warm up as well. Good. 3 more. 2, 1, and reverse. Go the opposite way. Nice little arm circles. Focusing on that breath. Hold here stable. Good. You're going to twist and rotate. Center. Twist and rotate and center. Think about preventing those thighs from moving. We're going to layer into this one. So 1 more time to each side. And then we'll come back through center, stand up tall. Good. So we're gonna squat back down, reach at a diagonal, stand back up. Squat, reach at a diagonal, and come back up. Squat, rotate, center, and back up. Squat, rotate, center, and back up. Remember, you don't have to touch the floor. You can always reach to your thigh, or your shin, or the floor. So wherever your range of motion allows today. And remember, every day is different. So always honor your body throughout class. Unless it's saying just go ahead and crawl back into bed, then ignore that and keep moving with me. Good. Squat it down, rotate. One more time to each side, so we're nice and even. And then come up to tall, squat back down, and little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then all the way back up. Whew. Bring those feet back together. So standing at the edge of your mat, facing to your mat, extend, reach those hands up, dive down over your beach ball, bend the knees, walk yourself out to your plank. Remember, always come down to those knees if needed. Otherwise, we're gonna walk it in and walk it back out. So bend the knees, walk it back up, roll up to the spine, reach the hands up, extend the spine, dive over that beach ball, walk it down, slowly walk back out, find that plank. Good. Draw into the core, bend the knees, walk in, round your body up, extend, reach the arms up, dive over that beach ball, walk it back out, find that beautiful plank, and bend the knees, walk it back in, and roll back up. Let's do that a few more times. Reach it up, dive over that beach ball, bend the knees, walk it out. Good. Bend the knees, walk it back in, roll your spine up. One more. Reach it up, extend, lengthen the body, dive over the beach ball, bend the knees, walk out, find your plank. So remember, come down to those knees in that kneeling plank if needed. Otherwise, holding here. You could stay stable, or knee to opposite elbow, reach it back out. Knee to opposite elbow, reach it back out. Bring it in and rotate. Rotating through that lower body. Lift out those armpits. Remember, if you need to, just hold stable, or you could be down on the knees. And from here, you could bring one knee out at a time as well. So wherever you need to be. Just keep moving with me. Good. Smile, breathe. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this plank. One more time to each side. Hold your plank. Pike your hips up. Bend the knees. Walk yourself in. Roll all the way back to upright. So from here, go ahead and make sure you're parallel. Take one foot, step it forward. I'm going to take my left foot forward. So left foot forward, and then make sure that back foot's still parallel as well. We're going to bend that back right knee lower down and back up. Bend that back right knee and back up. Lower and lift. Opening up through this front quad and hip flexor by doing this move and challenging our balance. 5 more. And 2 more. And let's hold it down. Hold down. Open those arms out to a T, and then twist towards your front left leg. Rotate and center. Twist and rotate to that front left leg. Just that one side and center. Twist and rotate and center. Twist and rotate and center. Let's do 5 more. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Come back through center, press into this front leg, and then bring your feet back together. Opposite foot comes forward. Find that lunge, find your balance, find your stability. Back foot is parallel. Make sure you're not on a tightrope, so your feet are at least hip long distance apart. So now we're gonna bend that back left knee, and then come back up. Bend that back left knee, and up. Good. And of course, stay within your range of motion, but opening into that right quad and hip flexor. Deepening into our breath. Finding that stability within the movement. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it down. Hold it down, open those arms to a T. We're gonna rotate over that front right thigh, twist and rotate, and center. Exhale, your body out like you're wringing a towel. Feel that pedal below you. And 5 more. Good. 4, 3, 2 more. And 1. Twisting back to center, and then step yourself back together. So reach those hands up, lengthen, extend through the spine. Dive down over that beach ball. Bend the knees. Walk out to your all fours position. Hands and knees. Whew, we made it. So just a couple shoulder shrugs here. So draw your shoulder blades together and then press them apart. So you should feel your shoulder blades go over your spine and then feel them move away from your spine. Feel the shoulder blades go over your spine and then move away from your spine. So keeping the arms straight, move the scapula. Move your shoulder blade. 2 more. And then hold yourself lifted up out of those armpits. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So now you're creating length within your neck. Good. Hug the abs and ribs up. Bring the legs together like one. Right hand, left leg. And then left hand, right leg. So it's reaching. And as you're reaching and bringing those limbs away from you, our goal is to stabilize to that torso. So nothing moves, ideally, besides those limbs. So that's your core working, also your back muscles. The 2 limbs that are still on the floor, they're also helping to support you. Good. Let's do 1 more time each side. Find that length, find that reach. And then once you're even, go ahead and bring everything back in. So once everything's back in, lift out the armpits, shoulder blades draw down. Take your outside right leg, lift it up, and back down. Lift and lower. So as that leg lifts over, make sure you're not tipping over, right? So we want to stay centered with our body. So maybe you're not lifting that leg so high. That's okay. Good. And then always check in that you don't lock your elbows. I know I get guilty of that one as well. So soften up the elbows, feel the bicep, tricep, front and back of the arm working, front and back of the armpit. 5 more. 4, 3, get ready to hold it in 2. Hold that leg lifted, kick it back, bend it back in. Kick, lengthen back, draw it back in. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bring it back in. Good. Focus on that breath. Think about your side body, the core, those obliques helping to bring that leg back in. 5 more. 4, 3, you should feel that leg on the floor as well. And 2 more. Good. 1 more time, bring that leg back in underneath you. Reach it back up with that knee bent, and then flex your foot. So pull your toe towards your knee, or towards your knee, and then small circles, like your knee is the tip of a pencil. Yep, so circle your leg bone within your hip socket. Work to stay stable, making sure you're not leaning over to your left. Stay centered with your body. 3 more. 2, 1, and then reverse, go the opposite way. So we're gonna find that length in the thigh, focusing on the breath. Good. 3 more. 2, 1, and then hold that leg lifted. Little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back in. So before we do the other side, let's just lay onto that left side. So you should still have your right leg on top, the one that we just had, reaching back. And then you're gonna lengthen those legs out straight. Bring the legs just slightly in front of your body. Top arm pressing down to the mat for support. And we're gonna lift and lower both legs. Lift them up and back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Good. Focus on that breath and think about that bottom inner thigh lifting that top leg. Taking your time throughout the movement. Good. And if you need to, just roll a little bit to your butt cheek. If your hip bone or that IT band is driving you bonkers here. But ideally, our goal is to be stacked. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold those legs lifted. Let's scissor split those legs. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those legs together and let's beat those heels together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift and lower those legs for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then bring those legs back down. So let's go ahead and come back up onto our hands and knees. I'm just gonna turn, face the other way. So all fours, draw the shoulders out of the ears. Let's take your left hand, right leg, reach it forward and back in. Find that length, find that reach. Focus on the breath. Remember, work to keep the ribs lifted up so they're lined up with your pelvis into our neutral position of our spine. Good. Deepen into your breath. One more time to each side so we feel even, and then bring everything back in. So again, lift out those armpits. Draw the shoulders down towards your back pockets. Lift those ribs up, and now take that outside leg up and back down. Good. Remember, it does not have to be a big lift. Stay within your range of motion here. Find that stability with the rest of the body as you lift the leg. Stay lifted out the armpits. You can always come onto your knuckles as well, if that feels better for your wrist. We got 5 more. 4, 3, lengthen your neck, smile and breathe. 2 more, and then hold that leg lifted, kick it back, lengthen, and then bend it back in. Kick, lengthen it back, and then bend it back in. Lengthen and reach, and bring it back in. Good, deepen into that breath. Find that energy in that thigh as you reach it back. Got 5 more. Draw in with the core, forward with those obliques. Good, 3, 2, 1 more time back, bend it in, and bring that leg back through center. So now reach that leg back up straight behind you, knee the height of that hip, and then small circles. So think about your knee being the tip of the pencil, and your femur, that leg bone, is just circling within that hip socket. Should feel that bottom leg firing up. 3 more. 2, 1, and reverse, go the opposite direction. Feels so amazing. We're feeling fabulous already. Good, 3 more. 2, 1, hold it lifted, hold it, and little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring that leg back in. Let's lay down again. Leg on your side. Remember, this one's a little bit nicer if those legs are just slightly in front of you. Bottom arm out to straight. Top hand on the mat in front of you. And then engage those inner thighs. Let's lift both legs up and back down. Both legs lift and lower. Good. Remember, if you need to, roll a little bit to your butt cheek. And it's okay if your legs aren't going that high. They don't have to go super high. Just go to where you can. With precision and control, we're going to be as precise as we can today with our movements. But do think about that inner thigh and that bottom leg helping lift up, along with those obliques and your side glute area. That's all working here for us. Good. Gotta work that core without doing crunches sometimes. And let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then hold those legs lifted. Big scissors with those legs. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. Just do what you can. Maybe it's small. That's okay. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then hold those legs together. Let's beat those heels together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower the legs and lift them back up. Both legs lower and lift. Good. Just 3 more. And 2, 1 more, and then bring those legs back down. Let's just roll onto your backs since we're already down here, right? Let's just flip on over. No need to get up. And so once you're on your back, knees bent, feet planted firmly on that mat. And let's just start with your flat back bridge. Lift your butt straight up and down. So think about drawing the shoulders out of the ears. So lengthen the arms, pressing the palms down, and that's going to help you activate more through the tricep and the armpit area to help you stabilize in your bridge. Especially as we begin to do, more advanced movements with our bridge. Feel that weight on the shoulder. Let's just do 5 more here. 4. And 2 more. And then hold up into your bridge, hold it up. So feel those buns help to keep those hips lifted. And then 1 leg up to tabletop at a time. Let's march it out. Left leg, and then right leg. Left leg, and right. So think about your butt helping to keep those hips lifted. Focus on that breath. Weight centered on the shoulders. Lengthen the neck. Check that you're not looking at the ceiling behind you. Your eye gaze should be more at the ceiling out in front of you. So protecting that neck. One more time each side, and then bring those legs back down, and then lower your butt back down. So once your butt's down, open the arms just a little bit wider, keeping them pressing down onto the mat. And let's bring those legs back to tabletop. Drop both legs over to your right, come to center, and then both legs to your left and center. So remember, through this move, it's our pelvis that slightly lifts off the mat. But our goal is to keep that shoulder blade reaching down. So keeping the shoulder blades on the mat and just twisting, moving through that lower body. Deepening into your breath. Pressing your hands down to also help you stabilize. Let's just do one more time each side. And then we'll hold over to your right. And then we're just going to tap the toes down, lift back up. So I'm moving from my hips to tap the toes down, not from the knee. My knee is maintaining that same shape. I'm working to also reach my left shoulder blade down in opposition. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time here, and then drop your legs over to your left. Good, and same thing, tap down and back up. So as I'm doing this, my hip is lifted, but I'm working to keep my shoulder blade connected. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bring those legs back up through center. Good. Hands can come a little bit closer to your butt or just slightly underneath them. And you might want to press that lower back down. So in front of the spine, reach both legs up to the sky. Your knees can always be a little softer. I'm going to point my toes, lower the legs down, pause, flex the feet, lift it back up. Point the toes, lower, flex, and then back up. Point the toes, lower, flex, and lift it back up. Good. Staying within your range of motion, your legs do not have to go super low. The more important part is to not let our spine, our torso move. So my pelvis, my lower back is staying stable. Deepening into the breath. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And then 1 more. And then hold the legs up, and we're just gonna walk those feet down, and then walk them back up. Walk the feet down, and walk it back up. Walk the feet down, hug the hip bones in, draw the belly button to the spine, focus on the breath, and make it a smaller range of motion if you need to. Let's do 2 more, times down. Good. And 1 more time down. And then slowly bring those legs back up, and then bring those knees back in. So grab the back of your thighs, and we're gonna roll all the way up to a seated position. So chin to the chest, and then feel the back of your thighs kind of press into your hands to roll up. We're gonna do rolling like a ball. So stack up tall, make sure you have your mat space behind you. Grab either the back of your thighs or the front of the shins. You're gonna tuck the pelvis, rolling back into a C curve, relax the shoulders, and then find your balance. Feel free just to stay here. Otherwise, roll back and then straight back up. And as I come back up, I'm kind of pressing my legs just a little bit into my hands. So the back of my thigh helps to bring me back to upright. Let's do 3 more. And 2. 1 more time. And then go ahead and stay up. Flip yourself around. No hokey pokey here. We're just gonna come onto those hands and knees again. And I'm gonna wiggle my knees back. So I'm gonna come into my kneeling plank. And if you're really up for today, feel free to go into that full plank. Draw the shoulders at the ears, hug up to the core. Remember, your butt is also a little bit active here to help assist you. We're gonna go into some push-ups. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend the elbows, press it back up. Bend and press. Good, focus on that breath. And for 5 more. 4. Think about your side armpit. Think about the back of the arm as well. Good. 2 more. And then on your next one, let's go ahead and lower about halfway down. Small pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way back up. 1 full range of motion for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and let's hold it halfway down, and tiny pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let's slowly lower all the way to the mat. Good. So once we're here, hands at your side, elbows pointing to the sky, legs pressing onto the mat. I'm gonna lift up into extension, and then lower back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen the body like you're growing taller. Exhale, lower. Hug through that side armpit. Feel the back of your arm engage. Side armpit, back of the arm, and your back muscles. Like you watch a marble roll in front of you, watch it roll back below you. So my neck is not moving. Let's do 2 more. And then hold it about halfway and little pulses. Moving from the arm to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, lift up. As I lower down, I'm gonna lift my legs. My legs come down as I press back up. So I lower down with control, legs lift, and back up. So think about using your butt cheek and your thigh to lift and lengthen those legs. Drawing down with the shoulders, with the shoulder blade. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And then go ahead and lower all the way back down. So we're going to go into a slow swim. So I'm going to take my left hand, right leg, and then lower down. Right hand, left leg, and back down. Good. So lifting and lowering. Opposite limbs, opposite arm, opposite leg. Shoulder blades drawing down your back. Feel your butt cheek and your hamstring, the back of the leg, lifting the legs. And also feel kind of the back of your shoulder and your back muscles, lifting the arm up. Good. And let's do 1 more time to each side. And then let's see if we can lift everything up and back down. Everything lifts and lowers. Everything lifts and lowers. Let's do 5 more. 4, find that length. 3, 2, and then hold it up and let's swim. Swim, swim, opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping the pelvis stable for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring everything back down. So go ahead, let's press up, let's roll onto our backs. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Aim that knee away from you. Flat back lift and lower. Lift it up and back down. Lift and lower. Good. And just 5 more. Aiming that knee away from you. Good. 3 more. 2. Hold your hips up and little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring it back down. Let's switch sides. Take that right ankle over your left thigh, and then flat back, lift it up, and back down. Aiming that right knee away from you, getting a better stretch. We're gonna keep those hips nice and even. Good. Deepen your breath. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, let's hold it up, and little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, lift up higher, lower back down, take that foot back onto the mat. So let's roll over again. This time we're gonna come roll over, right? And so we're gonna come onto your hands and your knees. Feel free to stay here and you can just round and extend like a Halloween cat, or step back into your plank, pike it up, and back into your plank. Pike up so you can get those feet flat, press with the arms, and then articulate, roll back into your plank. So pike it up, and then back into your plank. Let's do that 2 more times. Pike, and plank. And this time, go ahead, hold that pike, hold it. So stay here, or take your right hand, reach it toward your left ankle. Rotate, twist your torso, and breathe. Come back through center, other side. Take your left hand, reach it to your right ankle. Reach that hand back out, and then walk your hands towards your feet. Feel nice and heavy through that upper body, just circle those arms around. And then slowly, bone by bone, articulate yourself back to upright. shoulders back. Big deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Big inhale, reach up. Finding gratitude for your bodies. Once again, just taking time to move with this 30-minute full body workout. And I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Thank you for taking class with me today. If you enjoyed today's workout, go ahead and hit that like button. Also drop me a comment and let me know how you're feeling after today's workout. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Remember, friends don't let friends do Pilates alone. So if you enjoy this workout, share with your friends, bring them along, and do that virtual Pilates workout together. Look forward to seeing you guys again soon.